Karahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth, which I believe through the Spirit is 100% truth. Out here trying to get my walk and talk on, man. The weather's beautiful. The back is feeling okay. I might be able to get a few steps in today and just try to pump out a lesson. Not really a lesson, but just some general topics and things that's going on today that we should be aware of, man. And you see constantly pushing, they slipping it in there, that there's some type of new variant that's out there, some type of new disease that's 50% effective in taking you out, you know. It's always something new, man, especially with this devil in control, man. A lot of this shit, you know, is being stirred up in those laboratories. There's nothing new, man. We ought to be used to it by now. Anything to use so they can push another narrative, so they can come through and change more laws, legislation, shut things down, and try to get things more closer to the new world order, man, that they're trying to bring in here. And not to mention they want to wipe a third of the population off themselves, man. That's the global elites, the banksters, man. They want to depopulate the earth. Get rid of what they call so-called weeds, man. This goes all the way back to Margaret Sanger, the lady that first pushed feminism and abortions here in Babylon the Great. You know, they look at us as goyim or useless eaters, you know, like sheep easily led to the slaughter. They call us weeds, man. Go back and look up Margaret. I think it's Margaret Sanger. And that's who a lot of your leaders looked up to this woman, man. Hillary Clinton modeled herself after her. So, you know, they got a lot of agendas out, a lot of things are going on. It's World War III, you know, that's constantly on the table between Russia and Ukraine. And it won't be long before some of these other countries be drawn into it. So we got to prepare ourselves, man. A lot of this young generation, man, it probably won't be long before they try to enact a draft, you know. So all these things we need to be preparing ourselves for mentally and spiritually for, man. Because a lot of our kids gonna get called up because of these wicked ass politicians we got in office, man, who's pushing this thing over there in between Russia and Ukraine. You know damn well their kids are not going. You got this thing down there at the border where they're bringing a lot of the Northern Kingdom in. It's not just Northern Kingdom, but all other type of nations coming in through that border. And no telling what type of things they're bringing in, not to mention drugs, different type of diseases. And don't think this man is doing it for a humanitarian reason because he feels that this is the best interest of the people. Man, this man ain't never had a caring heart like that. He hasn't changed, man. Can a leopard change his spot? Hell no. He's doing it for nefarious reasons, man. Not only to create chaotic situation over here in Babylon the Great. Hell, you can't take care of the people that we do have here that's out here homeless and being put out of their houses and not having enough jobs that don't pay a living wage. but yet you still bring more people in here to take what little bit of jobs that are available that is left. And one reason they do it too, because they know that this Northern Kingdom is coming from these other countries, man. They're gonna do the job for a third of the price, man. If that job is paying $21 an hour, they know that these immigrants that's coming over here, they don't have papers, undocumented, so they're gonna work them like slaves, man. 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, and probably paying them $7 an hour, $10 an hour, man. And the only reason that they can maintain and be able to sustain and do it, because they're gonna put all of them up in put like 5 people in one bedroom, man. You ever, down here, you see a lot of them, they put them in these houses, man. And it's like 30 people living in one house, you know? So yeah, they take them out here, they take them to the store, they put them in buses, they take them to the grocery stores at Walmart, I think once a week when they get paid, so they're gonna make their groceries, come back, go back to their lodging wherever they live, wherever they're keeping them at, and put them back out there and work the hell out of them again, man. To work those fields and shit. This devil is ruthless, man. He don't give a fuck about his citizens, his people here, his citizens, the one that worked, paid taxes and all that shit, you know. That fought for this country. You even got veterans out there homeless, man, in a lot of places. Yet they bringing all these people over here, pile them into these different pockets over the different parts of the United States, man. They're all over the damn place. They're sending them everywhere. But really, the Lord allowed it to happen because either they come here to be saved or they're going to be destroyed along with the 2/3, man, because they are our people, man. That's the Northern Kingdom from down there. And this devil don't give a damn about them. The devil can care less, man. A lot of them come over here looking for opportunity. But all Esau's do is want to use them and give them an unbalanced wage, man. Meantime, you Jakes, man, gonna be put out, not gonna have a place to stay. When I'm talking about you Jakes, I'm talking about the Southern Kingdom, man. That's already over here. And they bring them to be your replacements. Cause Jake know what the wage is. He knows what a earning wage is, man, for different jobs. And Jake's gonna demand that he gets paid equally as his Edomite counterpart, man. So one way they reduce that headache, to them it's a headache because they don't want to pay Jake fairly. They'll replace him with the Northern Kingdom, man. They replace them with these undocumented workers, man, that they bring up here. And these cities, man, is just going from bad to worse, man. You got homeless all over the place, man. All type of homeless camps. If you go out west, man, especially on the West Coast, man, that shit is so bad. From Washington on down to the southern tip, man. Goddamn tent cities. People sleeping in vans, cars, anywhere they can sleep, you know? Boxes, families, man. We're not talking about just men. We're talking about men, women, and children. Where's the humanity aid for our people, man? I mean, when I say our people, but the people here in this country. devils don't give a damn. Another topic the brother was talking about too, damn, my head's struggling. The brother's talking about too is, I think they starting in New York and up in Connecticut, where they got vending machines that hand out drug paraphernalia. So you can go to a vending machine and get a damn crack pipe out now, man. You can't make this shit up, man. You go to a vending machine and get out a damn crack pipe. But I remember 20, 30 years ago, they were locking Jake up left and right if they caught you with a damn crack pipe, man. Because during that time, most of your drug addicts during that time were Jakes, man. And that's when this president that we have in now enacted, he wrote up the laws where they would lock Jake up for just a small crack rock and give him a hell of amount of time, man. Time that really didn't match up to the offense. They was locking up Jakes left and right, man, for weed, crack rock, drug paraphernalia, anything they could to lock Jake up during that time, man. And that's why you got this chaotic scene what you got today now in these communities, because a lot of those Jakes that got locked up, man, they had kids, man. Here they going to prison for 8 to 20 years, 7 to 20 years sometimes. And by the time they get out, their kids are grown, man. No hedge of protection, nobody there to guide them. So they created this situation that we got now, you know. These little wild bulls that's all over the place, is out here shooting and robbing and killing. This place is through, man. And it's not gonna get any better, man. That's why you better mount up on your prayers, man, and your repentance. You better put all your investment into that the Lord come and deliver you, man, out of this wicked ass place. And to get back to that part about the with them having these vending machines where you can go get crack, you can go get a crack pipe out and all this other type shit. Reason now they so lenient on it because their own people's doing this shit now, especially with the with that heroin and shit, heroin and damn, what's another name for it? They call it now. They got all type of shit out here right now though, but a lot of their people are on it. Now they have a caring heart about it where they're not locking you up for it. They're looking for ways to give you treatment because that's their people on it. But when our people's on it, they demonize us. They have major roundups, man, coming in and locking up Jakes, man. Building brand new prisons to put Jakes in, man. That's the only treatment that Jake got during that time, man. And the crazy thing about it, the CIA admitted to bringing the drugs into the neighborhood, man. They're the ones that brought crack into the neighborhood. Look it up, man, the Contra CIA scandal, where they were taking the money from the drugs that were sold in the neighborhood and sending it down into El Salvador, man, to fund a war to help to stabilize that damn place. And look at it today, man. Anything that this devil puts his hands on, man, is going to be chaos, destruction, and death. So they brought that poison into our neighborhoods, man. Destroyed a whole generation of people. Believe me, I know, man. Firsthand, I was affected by it, man. I seen my people destroyed behind that shit, man. They couple that up with goddamn gangster music, all this other type of detestable shit, you know, with the movies and TV. They push this agenda on our people, man. This devil got a hell of a lot to pay for. And I can't wait till the Lord come back and put that and put that smoke on his ass, man. Y'all look forward to the day, man, that all this shit go down, man. The Lord come back. Lord will let it be sometime soon, man. You can't put no investment into this place, man. If you put your investment into this place, it's like putting water in a cup full of holes, man. This place is going down. If you can't see it through your spiritual eye, then you don't have a discernment, man. You're going to be like the 2/3, man. You're going to be the same ones that are going to be destroyed when the Lord comes back, because you're going to think those aliens coming down shooting our people. It's not, they're not going to believe it's the angels. You're not going to call on the name of the Lord. We could tell you the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. You still don't want to believe it. You still want to call on Caesar Borgia, so-called Jesus Christ, man. And that's a different doctrine, man. That's not the doctrine of our Lord, man. Everything about this modern Christianity goes against the Bible. It goes against these scriptures, man, our laws, statutes, and commandments. Yahweh Shai goes against everything of this world, man. Same way he was 2,000 years ago when he was here and when he stood out and the world was against him. Same way now when he does come back. The world is still going to be against him. He going to put in their heart where they're going to try to fight him, man, when he come through them clouds, man. When he come through them skies. And the Lord going to do short work, man. He said in 1 hour, it's all it's going to take to destroy this devil, man. To bring in a whole new world, man. Talking about a new world government he's going to bring in here. The hell with this devil's plan, Esau's plan, man, of his new world order. He's going to attempt it, but the Bible tells you that shit ain't going to work. It's not going to happen. This devil's been destroying the planet since he's been over here, man. Since he's been in power. Ever since the late 1400s, early 1500s, the devil been in rulership and power. He's brought nothing but death, man. Nothing but death. He done decimated our communities, so-called black communities. Look at them shits now, right now, looking like goddamn war zones, man. And you niggas still put trust in this motherfucker, man. You still go out there and vote these motherfuckers in office. The same ones is out there destroying you. The same ones is bringing immigrants over here to compete against you, man. Even though those are our Southern Kingdom brothers, but they're doing it for nefarious reasons, man. They don't give a fuck about them either. It's vexing as hell, man. It's like it was in the time of Lot. You know, Lot was vexed with all the iniquity and wickedness that was going on, man. This alphabet agenda they pushing. Going right after the kids, man. But you ever look at that, the image of the Baphomet that they got out now? I think it's in Oklahoma. And they have a lot of other places too. But you got the devil with the horns and shit. I think he's like a mixed gender. Because the Baphomet, you know, he's male and female. He's got like breasts, but a bottom like a man with the horns on his head. And he got 2 Jake children beside him, man. Like he's teaching them. And that's the same thing they're doing now in these schools where they call reading hour to the kids, man. To these impressionable minds, man. This place is through, man. If you can't see this Babylon the Great and this wicked as hell, then you the problem too, because you're going to be destroyed, man. You the niggas that the Lord's talking about destroying, man. The 2/3 that's going to be wiped away. Lord will, man. But with that, it's time for me to cut this short because I'm out here struggling. But it's good to come out here and try to get this in, man. I thank God that I was able to, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, I was able to get out here and at least get a few steps in, man. One step at a time. And that same with this truth, man. We have to grow slowly, but relentlessly in this truth, man. It's not gonna come overnight, man, once you come into this. But it's something that you gotta cherish, man. You hold on to it. You study to show yourself approved, man. You gotta read, man. The Bible tells you got to read. So this thing can grow, this thing of ours can grow, man. We building the wall right now. We building the wall to our kingdom. And Yahweh Shai being the cornerstone, man. That's who we pattern ourselves after. This is not our home, this is not our rest, man. Only thing we have to endure in this truth. We are responsible for our own salvation, man. Our own salvation. Nobody else's but our own. That being said, we still have to wash the blood off our hands. That means we gotta pass this word along, this truth along to our other Israelites, man. Because we have to seal the elect. Hopefully the elect is soon sealed, man. That Lord can come here and tie this thing on up. So with that, say shalom.